Welcome to MoJominds. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel.
Before I begin, please hit the like button and subscribe if you appreciate deep historical mysteries and forgotten chapters of human history. Your support keeps this kind of work alive. Now let's begin. What if the Americas were never truly new? What if vast civilizations rose, fell, and connected with the Old World long before Columbus ever set sail? And what if the real mystery isn't whether this happened, but why we stopped asking? In The Secret of the Pacific, C. Reginald Enoch explores one of the most enduring questions in world history, the origin of the ancient civilizations of the Americas. The Toltecs, Aztecs, Mayas, Incas, and their predecessors left behind pyramids, temples, roads, calendars, and monumental stonework that rival anything found in Egypt or Mesopotamia. Yet history has long insisted that these civilizations developed in isolation. Enoch challenges this assumption. He begins by pointing out an uncomfortable fact: scattered across North, Central, and South America are architectural and symbolic similarities that resemble those found across Asia, Egypt, and the Pacific Islands. From pyramid forms and sun worship to myths of flood, creator gods, and sacred stone, these parallels demand explanation. The question is simple but radical: did these civilizations arise entirely on their own, or were they influenced by contact with the Old World? One theory suggests indigenous development. According to this view, humans everywhere share similar mental capacities. Given similar challenges, building, worship, survival, they may independently arrive at similar solutions. Pyramids, for example, could simply be the most stable way to stack stone. But Enoch argues that this explanation may be incomplete. He draws attention to what he calls stepping stones across the Pacific, Easter Island, Polynesia, and island chains that suggest ancient navigation routes. Colossal stone statues, ceremonial platforms, and shared symbols appear across vast distances of ocean. These are not random coincidences, but patterns. Another theory points to prehistoric migration. Enoch discusses the possibility that ancient peoples traveled from Asia into the Americas, either across land bridges like the Bering Strait or by sea using currents and island chains. He reminds us that Chinese and Asian civilizations possessed advanced navigation, astronomy, and shipbuilding long before Europe did. The idea that America remained completely unknown to Asia for thousands of years, Enoch suggests, may underestimate ancient knowledge. He also addresses the biological and cultural dimensions of the question. Biologically, humanity appears to be one family, shaped by migration and environment. Culturally, however, shared myths, symbols, and sacred architecture raise deeper questions. Why do distant civilizations revere sun gods, build ceremonial stairways, and orient monuments to the heavens? Enoch does not claim to provide final answers. Instead, he criticizes rigid academic dogma that dismisses alternative possibilities too quickly. He argues that archaeology, anthropology, and history are still young sciences, and that new discoveries constantly overturn old certainties. Importantly, he warns against arrogance. Just because modern historians lack records does not mean ancient peoples lacked knowledge. Much may have been lost through time, destruction, or deliberate erasure. For Enoch, the ruins of the Americas are not anomalies. They are chapters of a much older human story, one that may once have been global in scope. The Secret of the Pacific is not a declaration, but an invitation. An invitation to question linear history. An invitation to respect ancient intelligence, and an invitation to accept that humanity's past may be far older, wider, and more interconnected than we were taught. Whether these civilizations arose independently or through forgotten contact, one truth remains clear: the Americas were never empty, primitive, or late to history. The real secret of the Pacific may be this: that human knowledge once traveled farther than we remember, and that history is still unfinished.
Till the next video.